everybody, my name's Julz and today I'm going to take you through a 15-minute flow. So a flow can be really good for mobility, stretching, stability as well. You could do this before or after a workout, or just on a day that you're having a rest, some active recovery. Include this flow into your day. Alright, we're going to start down on the floor today. And I want you to go through about 5 really deep diaphragm breaths. So I want you to think about breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs, expanding those ribs, and breathing out through the mouth. So really think about your breath, set the intent for this workout. So breathe in, long, deep breath out. Breathe in and out. We'll go for 2 more here. Really thinking about the breath and how you'll move your body today. We're going to go through a cat-cow now. So I'll get you to stack all limbs. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to open up through the chest, deepen the belly, and broaden the shoulders on an inhale breath for cow. So let's go inhale breath cow. Exhale, we'll round, tuck the chin, and push deep for that cat. Breathe in. Breathe out for that tuck of the chin, arch of the spine. Go through about 4 more breaths here in your own time. On this last one, we'll come back to center and we're going to go through some nice big hip circles. So you might want to creep your hands out just a little bit. We're going to push the glutes down towards the heels and come up and lean forward. So nice big full circles here. We're going to go for 4 in this direction. Warming up through those hips. Taking the weight to those shoulders, and let's go back the other direction. Coming back to neutral spine. I want you to now tuck your toes, and we're going to go through our first down dog. So lifting those hips, extending those hips. Trying to walk those feet out, tuck that head, pushing those hips up. Really stretching here. Let's slowly walk our feet towards our hands. And we're going to roll up and take a back bend here. So take those arms up and back bend. Take a fall to the floor here. Lift halfway stretch. Fall again. And then let's roll up. Take that back bend if you wish. Hands come down by our sides. Let's roll the shoulders. So open up the chest. Change directions. Let's roll our neck. Nice big full circles. Change direction. Amazing. Let's come to the top of our mat As we reach our hands above our head, we'll take the fold. Think about your breath here. Breathe in, breathe out. Step back to plank. And we're going to engage our core and go through 3 really slow push-ups. So just a half push-up, girls, is fine. Breathe in, breathe out. On this last one, we'll come all the way down and lift up for that up dog, stretching through the spine. And breath out, push those hips high for down dog. Tuck that head. We're going to go through 4 little squats here. So we push those knees down and up. 2. Feel that stretch through your hamstrings, through your quads. Last one here. And we're going to bring our hands closer. Take those knees down and we'll robo hover for 4. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. Push those hips high again. Step them out. And we're going to come down into this nice, deep frog pose. So your hips should be nice and wide. Those elbows pushing those knees out. Nice little squatting frog. From here, we're going to go through 4 circles on the right. So taking the hand back, let yourself fall and push forward. So really good for the shoulders, warming up through that core. 3. On this last one, I want you to stay here. Shuffle those feet out a little bit. And we're going to lift through the hips for 3. 2. 1. Lift and hold. Squeeze here now, the glutes through the shoulders. Hold tight. Let's bring those hips down. Coming onto the mat, we're going to take our feet a little wider and we're going to go through a sumo fold and squat. So we want to fold, send the hands to the ground and then raise them up above the head and squat. Take the fold above the head and squat. Fold, that nice big stretch and squat. We're going to windmill our hands to the right side, planting the hands, lifting the leg. From here, I want you to see if you can slowly float those hands up. Engage that core, think about that ankle strength. We're going to hold here for 30 seconds. I know you can do this. Squeezing through that leg. Holding nice and tight. And bring that foot to the floor. Take your fold. And stretch up. Fold again. Halfway. Step or jump back to that plank. And we'll go through those 3 slow push-ups. Breathe in and press. On this last one, we'll meet at the floor. Untuck the toes. Push up for up dog. Stretching through that back. Then let's tuck the toes and push back for that down dog. Pushing those heels. We're going to take our squats next. So coming down and up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands in and we robo hover for 4, 3, 2, 1 and back. 2, 3, 1. Sending those legs wide. Coming into that nice little crouching frog again. So opening up those hips. We're going to move through on the left side this time. So with our left hand, let's send it back. Windmill around for 4, 3, windmill those arms, 2, and our last one will stay here. Creep those hips out. And let's lift for 3, 2, squeeze those glutes, 1, hold here now, in this nice strong tabletop position, lift and squeeze, 5 more seconds, and coming down. Bring yourself back to your frog and start setting yourself up for your sumo. Take these legs wide. We hinge and we open and squat. Pushing those knees out. Hinge and stretch. Open and squat. Doing an amazing job. One more here. Open and squat. This time we're going to frame that left foot. So those hands come down. Take your foot off the mat if you can. Dig those toes in. Ground yourself. And then take that plane. Control here. Think about the breath, girls. Holding nice and still through that leg. You are strong. And bringing that foot up to meet. Go through our fold and rise up. Fold again, halfway, and back down to our plank. This time we're going to drop the knees. We'll send the feet out nice and wide. We're going to go into a nice, deep child's pose stretch. So really opening up through those hips. Control that breath here. I want you to then think about threading that arm and then reaching it above, twisting through the torso. Let's thread again. Try and get that head to the mat and leaving that bum down on the mat, on the heels. And twisting. One more here. Thread and stretch. And lift and twist. Let's Reset again here in child's pose. And we'll thread the opposite arm. So let's thread and open through that chest. Thread and stretch. And open. One more here. And open. Amazing. I'm going to get you to come to seated, and we'll slowly roll back down through the spine, down into our bridge position. Feet are stacked under hip width. We're just going to lift through the hips, and we're going to march the knees in towards the chest. So slow and controlled here, squeezing through those glutes. Let's go for 2 more. Keep squeezing, drive that knee in. And drop the hips. Let's take those knees from side to side. Really stretching through that back. I want you to now bring your feet and knees up to tabletop position. We're just going to go through a tiny little bit of core, so lengthening that leg. Bring it back to that tabletop. If you need to progress here, you can peel your shoulder blades up off the mat. Otherwise, it's fine to let the head fall. Lengthen those legs. Control. Last couple. And rest. Let's take those legs long. Hands out by your side. Really think about how good your body's feeling. Couple of deep breaths where we started. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Thank your body, thank yourself for doing something for you. You can stay there resting and breathing as long as you like, girls. I highly recommend taking another minute or 2. But I really hope you enjoyed your little 15-minute flow today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.